and welcome to week number 9 ICRC Friday Night Football. We are at the Owl's Nest in Mount Healthy, where the 6-2 Fighting Owls are taking on the 3-5 Talawanda Brave in their last Southwest Ohio Conference League game. Hello, I'm Bill Bretz, and joining me is Logan Dyer. And Logan, you had a chance to see this Mount Healthy team in week number 3 against Wilmington. It's a pretty dynamic team.
It is indeed. You know, the quarterback, Jameer Spain, he's our player to watch, for the Mount Healthy Fighting Owls. Against Wilmington, he was 20 for 30 in passing attempts and completions, 301 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. He did throw 1 interception. 2024 season, 2,392 passing yards, 26 touchdowns on the season. He is our key guy to watch tonight. And
I tell you what, for his career, he has some outstanding numbers. By far the best quarterback Mount Healthy has ever seen. 7,000-plus yards in his career, 67% passing percentage, 73 touchdown passes, and only 16 interceptions. That's pretty phenomenal. And I understand he does have 9 Division I offers right now on the table. So as far as the Talawanda Brave, well, Coach Andy Stackard has been there now for 2 years, and he kind of got a chaotic program when he inherited it, but he has been adding to the numbers here. They went from 40 to 65 last year, the 80 athletes this year. Their main guy is Cale Leach, and he is second to Spain in the SWOC in passing at 1,454 yards. He was 65% of his passes. 11 touchdown passes, only 3 interceptions. That's better than he has been the last few years. So he's their key guy to see as far as that goes. As far as the stats go, you can see right there in the season.
And you can see that tonight's game is a conference game, and both teams are 1-1. Whoever wins tonight will take the leap into the second spot in the SWOC, and they will move on to that.
Harrison is 2-0 in it, and they've already clinched at least a tie, but they don't play their last home league game until next week at Northwest. So, all right, we did this a couple weeks ago, and I know over at Princeton, but we've got some other ICRC schools playing tonight, and let's kind of go over and see who we think is going to win. Let's start with, in this conference, Harrison at Bishop Watterson. What do you think?
I think I'm going to take Harrison.
Well, Bishop Watterson does have a fine program up there in the Columbus area, but boy, this Harrison team is good.
They are good.
They are good. Wyoming at Indian Hill. Well, you usually say this, the CH title is on the line in that game. Indian Hill has been kind of up and down. They got beat pretty badly by Harrison a couple weeks ago. But, you got to go with Wyoming.
Oh, me and Kyle Evans saw them at Marymount a few weeks back for our ICRC kickoff report. They look pretty good, but I'm actually going to go with Wyoming as well.
Okay, and then, Wyoming doesn't have as good a team as they've had in the past years, but it's still an outstanding program. Deer Park at Marymount, another CHL game. Both teams struggling this year. I know Marymount's our team, but I think the Wildcats might pull that one off.
Yeah, I think Deer Park pulls that one off and beats Marymount at home this week.
Princeton at Middletown. Middletown started fast this season. I believe they went off to a 4-0 start, and then they've just stumbled since that time.
Yep.
There's a 3-way tie for first in the GMC between Princeton and Lakota East and Lakota West. Those two teams play tonight, so somebody's going to break that tie, but yeah, I think I go with the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm taking the Vikings as well. The Middies started off strong, as you said, 4-0, and then kind of fell off after that, so I think I'm going to take the Vikings.
Yeah, Mason at Sycamore. My boy Sycamore has struggled big time this year. Mason's been up and down as far as the team goes, and they're fighting for a spot in the playoffs right now. You got to go with Mason.
Yeah, I'll go with Mason in the comments, and we'll actually be there next week for our final football ICRC kickoff report.
There you go. St. Bernard Elmwood Place at New Miami. That St. Bernard team, I saw them early in the season, the first game of the season. They are a solid team as far as offense, defense goes. I think they win big tonight.
I'll take St. Bernard.
Okay. Laughlin at CCD. There's another strong program, Cincinnati Country Day right now. And Cincinnati Country Day and St. Bernard are going to be meeting next week, probably for the league championship. And as much as I'm a Laughlin Panther, I graduated from Laughlin, love my Panthers and everything, got to go with CCD.
Got to go with CCD in that one.
Okay. Purcell Marion at Roger Bacon. That's another team fighting for a playoff chance right now. And I don't know, they're both – Purcell's 4-4 on the season. St. Bernard's struggling a little bit. I think I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Roger Bacon tonight, maybe for the upset. I think they really need that game badly. They're going to stay in the playoffs.
Roger Bacon has struggled really bad, and I've actually we've picked them a few times in our pick'ems, and they've kind of given me a little bit of upset stomach there. So I think I'm going to stick with Roger Bacon because I like bacon. I'm going to stick with Roger Bacon this week, and if they upset me again this week, we won't put them in the pick'ems next week.
Okay, there you go. Little Miami at Milford tonight. Milford's another team that's kind of struggled this year. Little Miami's not a bad team, but I think got to take the home team there in Milford.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Milford as well.
And finally, Walnut Hills at Lebanon. Walnut Hills has struggled this year. Lebanon is doing pretty well. It's in the playoffs. I'll take Lebanon.
Yeah, I'm going to take Lebanon as well. Walnut Hills has struggled this year, and the Warriors will probably take care of that game quickly. We
were pretty good here tonight. I mean, it looks like we were even all the way through there. No controversy tonight in that. I like that. So, Mount Healthy and Talawanda has played 13 times since they've been in the Southwest Ohio Conference. Mount Healthy has won 12 of the 13 meetings between these two teams, and their 12 wins, the average margin of win has been 27 points. Now, Mount Healthy won the toss, and they deferred, so Talawanda is going to take the ball first tonight as you see the Brave coming out on the field right now. We're going to see if Talawanda is going to turn it around tonight and pull off the big upset. So we will be back for the kickoff in just a moment.
Where's your emergency?
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
First item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freestone Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
And here we are. Welcome back to the Owl's Nest. Bill Bretz, Logan Dyer, glad you joined us here tonight on this beautiful evening. Look at that, 62 degrees. Can you imagine any more perfect weather to play football? So it's a great night out here for football. It's been senior night out here tonight. Mount Healthy had 23 football seniors being introduced tonight. And as we said, they deferred. They won the toss. And so they're going to go in. Our officials tonight, our referees, Daniel Sanders. Our umpires, Grant Shearing. Line judge, Patrick Armbruster. Linesman, Daniel Armbruster. Back judge, Joseph Schneider. Center judge, Jim Mahan. The Fighting Owls coached by Jordan Stevens. And there's the kickoff. It is picked up by number 2, that's Demetrius Morris Williams. You're going to hear his name a lot tonight. He plays always. He plays. He'll be on the field almost all night tonight because he plays offense and defense. Not a lot of these teams These schools at this size play, a lot of players play both ways, but both of these schools have a couple. So Cale Leach going to get a chance now to be on the field for the first time tonight as quarterback.
Yeah, we talked about him pregame. He is 6'1", 185 pounds. He's a senior, and he's 161 and 104 on the season. So good passer rating there.
And he is in the shotgun with Cantrell, his running back next to him. Cantrell, good running back. And the pitch is to number 2, and that is Demetrius Morris-Williams, the guy who got the kickoff. And Mount Healthy was ready for them on the sweep.
Yeah, they were able to sniff out the sweep there on that drive, and
actually lost a yard on it. 2nd down and 11. Ball at the 36-yard line. Changing up play right now. Trips on his right. Trail in the backfield. He's looking that direction, and that's a wobbly pass, and that's good to none other than Demetrius Morris-Williams. I said we were going to mention his names a lot, so 3 plays in a row, his name's right there, and a nice little pass. That was not a particularly well-thrown pass.
No, the ball came out wobbly there, a little not end over, I wouldn't say end over end, but no spiral there on that one. By the replay, he's able to haul it in for a couple yards. Good pick up a couple of those yards that he lost.
So it's going to be 3rd and long now. So first 3rd down situation tonight for the Braves. And now those trips come out to the left side. Trail in the backfield. Showing blitz right now. He is getting pressured, and they're coming at him, but he gets the pass off, but it's not going to go. It's going to go back to about the line of scrimmage.
Just about the original line of scrimmage. Looks like he lost a yard on that 3rd down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down. They were really coming that time.
Oh, yeah.
Mount Healthy was. So
flushed him out of the pocket, chased him out. Still able to get the throw off, though. So
Cale Leach is the punter. Back for Mount Healthy. Be Jameer Scott, Larry Fannin. They're both standing back around the 32-yard line. Your line of scrimmage is a 41. Mount Healthy's defense 3 and out. The start, whoa. A good kick. Does not get the best bounce, but a nice kick. Out to the 23-yard line. That's about a 40-plus yard punt. So Mount Healthy now takes over on offense tonight. Of course, led by their quarterback, Jameer Spain. What a career this young man has had. Playing his last regular season game at home. This is senior night. Although they most likely will have at least one home game in the playoffs. We'll talk more about the playoffs as we get going.
Jameer Spain is a 6'4", 190-pound senior. He is one of the best quarterbacks to ever grace Mount Healthy schools.
Pistol formation right now with Jason Kaufman-Stewart behind him. And at the give is to Stewart. And he finds some running room out to about the 40 or 36-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, able to pick up the 1st down, find some room there, found a hole, and was able to keep moving. And broke one tackle, and then was eventually brought down, as you can see here on the replay. Finds a hole, breaks the tackle there, and then he's taken down there by the Talawanda Braves.
And there's Stewart again. And he's up to about the 47-yard line. So Jason Kaufman-Stewart, he came into this game tonight, Kaufman-Stewart, with 200 yards rushing. He had no touchdowns. So he's had 2 first downs runs for the Owls. This time, play action. The pass is good. Player slips, goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And I'm trying to see that number right down there. Was it number 3? If it was, that would be Larry Fannin.
Yeah, he's able to pick up the pass here. A little handoff, fake handoff, and then try to fake it again. And a little screen pass out to the right, and he slips there, but he's able to keep his ground and gets out of bounds there around the 40-yard line.
Larry Fannin came in with 28 catches this year. Another first down run, and this time it's another 8 or 9 yards. And that's by Kaufman Stewart again.
You know, you said he has no touchdowns on the season. I think he's going to have at least 2 tonight.
Well, he's going right now.
The way he's moving now, he's going to have 2 by the second quarter.
I think that's the first play they had that did not get a first down. 2nd and 2. Pass out. It is good out to the far side there. We could not get the number of the player. And that was Larry Fannin again. So Fannon's 2 passes tonight, and that was a first down. And they're going to spot the ball right about the 23-yard line, so just short of the red zone. You wonder right now if Spain is going to go for the end zone on this first down attempt.
I think he's going to keep it on the ground, but wouldn't shock me if he goes for the end zone.
All right, we got a 50-50 chance of being right. Well, we're not a 50-50 chance. That's going to be a touchdown.
That is a touchdown.
And that's by
number 10.
Is that number 10?
That is.
We have a 10. That's Ace Cooper. Ace Cooper is his favorite receiver out there tonight. He's had 34, now 35 catches, over 800 yards. He leads the league in it. But that one was 23 yards. Just a little
screen pass
to the right. Pass, yeah.
And he's able to break a tackle and run the sideline into the end zone for the touchdown.
Braden Johnson is going to do the extra point. He has been injured quite a bit during the season, has not had a whole lot of attempts. He drills that one.
Now looking at last week, Ace Cooper had 4 receptions for 129 yards. He was averaging 32.3 yards per catch. He had 2 touchdowns last week against Belmont in Mount Healthy's 42-0 blowout against Belmont.
Johnson's PAT is good here, so with 7:25 to go, Mount Healthy no problem on that first drive. They drove about 70 yards for the touchdown. The last 23 yards Spain to Cooper. Johnson's PAT makes it 7-0. The Fighting Owls right now. And for Cooper, that is his 12th touchdown pass of the season. 23-yard touchdown pass. He's averaging 23.8 yards, so there you go.
He got his average.
Right on it. So now the Owls will be kicking off.
That's what they always say in bowling. If you can get your average, it's a good night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
See if Talawanda can answer here with a touchdown drive.
Scott's going to be kicking off now for Mount Healthy. Morris Williams and Carmen Ellis back for the and then one of the up men takes it this time. Looks like he's got some good move, little spin move right now. That's number 20, Ethan Hanline. He's only a freshman. He plays defense a lot.
Yeah, look here. He was able to get it real quick and able to keep good field position and gets to right around the 50-yard line. I think that's where they're going to spot. It's the 50.
That little spin move getting about another 7 yards there. So,
yep.
All right, the Brave got great field position right now. We'll see if Leach can do something with it. And there's now who jumped first?
I believe that is on Mount Healthy.
That's an encroachment. So now it's going to be 1st and 5. Looked like one of the ends jumped there for the Mount Healthy.
Yeah, that one went against number 20, what I could see up here.
Leach again, those trips to his right. Cantrell's in the backfield. He hasn't had any touches yet. Leach is going to take it himself, and he is close to the first down, depending where the spot's going to be. Got about 5 yards on it. He needed 5. Nope, he went down just a bit short. So it's going to be 2nd and less than a yard. Now we'll see if Lance Cantrell is going to get into the picture right now. Cantrell second in the league in rushing at 757 yards. And he does. Cantrell's got it and more. Cantrell into the 30 and whipped down right around the 28-yard line.
Tackle was made by, looks like, number 5, if I'm correct. Able to find the first down there. Cantrell gets through and able to get through and pick up the first down. Talawanda's moving.
1st and 10, about the 30-yard line. Leach is going to give it off to Cantrell again. Cantrell gets maybe about 3-4 yards before he's stacked up by the Mount Healthy defense. Mount Healthy defense, we got Battle Holmes and Dukes. They are your down linemen. Watkins and Stewart are your ends. Cotton and Spain are the linebackers. That's Tyshawn Spain. Sanders, Scott, Turnage, Smith, and Mathis are your DBs. 2nd and about 8. 2 receivers each side. He looks, he's got a man open, and he hit, and the ball has bounced out. That was to Demetrius Morris Williams, and he was slammed on that play.
Yeah, he got creamed on that one. They're going to rule that one incomplete.
It looks like Jeremiah Sanders is the one that put the hit on him.
They put a hit on him, ball comes out. Never had possession of the ball, so that's why they called it incomplete.
He'll feel that tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I would want to take that kind of a hit.
All right, the clock has stopped and the play clock has stopped, so I don't know what was going on here. Cantrell again. He's got some running room over the left side, inside the 20, down to about the 19-yard line. And it's going to move the sticks. They're in the red zone.
Talawanda entering the red zone for the first time tonight. Of course, their first drive was 3 and out. Talawanda knocking on the door to the end zone there.
Always gives you a little bit momentum when you only have half the field to work with.
Exactly.
Leach with receivers, 2 receivers each side. Gives to Cantrell. Cantrell inside of 17 down to about 16, 17. Picked up about 2 or 3 on that. Now, their kicker is Ryan Warlock, and right now Warlock has only attempted 1 field goal, and he missed that one. He's 19 for 20 in PAT, so we're not sure how good of a kicker he is. We'll see what happens if this is actually going to be 4-down territory for them or not. Still early in the game, 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Leach back. And he overthrew his receiver. Intended receiver is Aiden Voorhees.
He was looking to his left there and just overthrew the receiver. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Hoffman, Fletcher, Puckett, Ellis, and Coffey are the down linemen for Talawanda. Joey Beckett is the tight end. Morris Williams, Voorhees, and Wright are your receivers, and we said Cantrell's in the backfield. With Kale Leach. Big 3rd down. Oh, and that is intercepted, and this could be a pick 6. Didn't catch the number. I know there's a 4 on it.
Looks like it's 14.
14, that's Mathis, okay. I was thinking right now there was a 4 on there, and the only other 4 they have on there was Manti Mathis, and Manti Mathis, a pick 6 for Mount Healthy. He caught it, right around about 10, 12-yard line, so we'll give him about 88 yards on Mathis on the interception.
Costly turnover there for the Brave.
Yeah, and they were moving.
They were moving.
That's got to be a momentum shift there for definitely. Johnson in for the PAT. Johnson's kick is up, and it is good. Not by much, but it's good.
It was almost blocked, too. That was number 2, your guy that you called once prior before, actually 3 times prior before. He was in on the kick, and he almost had a block.
Morris Williams, he's a junior. You know, I'm looking down when I was going through the starters here today, Logan. Okay, the 22 starters, starting positions for Mount Healthy, 20 of them are seniors. For Talawanda, only 7 are seniors. So definitely a young Talawanda team. So right now, Mount Healthy up 2 scores here with 4:18 to go in the first quarter.
Tell defense be right back up. AK, a lot of them's on the sitting on the bench. Be right back
Now
up.
that means that Mr. Scott's going to be doing a kickoff again. His kickoff was a little short. We said one of the up men, a freshman, picked up the ball the last time.
Looked like we were getting a live shot there of Mount Healthy coach. You know Mr. Jordan, right?
Yeah, Jordan Stevens. Jordan was over Reading for a couple years as defensive coordinator. And then he's come over here and is his 3rd year over here and has done an excellent job. He's 19-11 as a head coach here at Mount Healthy and has really brought this program back. Another short kick. This one picked up by Morris Williams again.
Morris Williams, he, like you said, you're gonna hear his name called a lot tonight.
And of course, he would have the longest name out here too. But exactly. Anyway, Demetrius Morris Williams with the run back, and decent field position for the Brave now as they start their 3rd series. First one ended 3 and out. Second one ended with a pick 6.
And the 3rd one ends with a question mark. We'll find out. Talawanda really needs to find the end zone here, though, to keep this game close. Yep. 14-0 already in the first quarter.
They don't want to get this thing out of control.
No.
Mount Healthy has a tendency to do that to people.
Exactly.
High snap. Leach is going to keep it himself. He slides down to about the 41-yard line. Well, they're going to say the 40. See, picks up about 3. That's an interesting play on a first down here. But
that is. I guess he looked down, decided to keep himself. I guess he was trying to channel his inner Joe Burrow.
He might have remembered how Morris Williams got clobbered on the one play there. Just thinking about that. Another high snap. This time Leach keeps himself. He's got some running room. He's down to about the 50-yard line. Another slide down there. He faked the handoff to Cottrell and then took it around the right side for a first down.
Leach does have a couple rushing touchdowns himself, but most of his touchdowns this season have come from the air.
First down, 49-yard line. This time Cottrell maybe gets a couple in there. Leach has been the quarterback for 4 years now. Has had 4 years experience now as quarterback at Talawanda. His first 3 years, his freshman year, two touchdowns, 1 interception, and then he was 10 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Sophomore year and last year, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So it was always pretty close. This year, though, 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So he's kind of finding his way this year, having a much better year.
Now, was that 3 interceptions? Was that prior to tonight? Because now
yes.
it's 4.
Yeah, now it's 4.
4 interceptions. Now,
4.
Jameer Spain has 5 interceptions this season.
There's a long pass, and he overthrows his receiver. I think it was Voorhees might have been his receiver down. Yeah, he overthrew him. Tell you what, if he had put it in just a little bit shorter right there, Voorhees had his man beat.
He did, and he probably would have had a touchdown.
But instead, we come back, and it's now a long third down. 3rd and 9.
Probably about 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8, something around that area.
Ball's just inside the Mount Healthy side. Cottrell on the 3rd down run. Cottrell's got running room. He's got a 1st down and more. Over the right side. He's a strong runner.
He is a strong runner. It takes almost an army to bring him down as we get a look at that again. Nice little inside handoff, goes the other way. Able to break one tackle, and then he kind of pushes his man. I thought he trucked somebody there for a minute, but then looking at the replay, he actually ran into one of his lead blockmen.
Cottrell is a junior. New set of downs now for the Brave. Cottrell again. This time, though, Mount Healthy's waiting for him. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. They drive him back, but he got back to about the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 on the night here for the Talawanda Brave.
Yeah, they just had a wall of Mount Healthy Owls there waiting for him, and they sniffed that run out. A little predictable on that one. See if they go back to the air this time and try not to throw another interception.
Receivers to the right and left. His tight end is close. Gets him blocking from the tight end, and that's a little crossing pattern. And picks up about 6-7 yards. I think that was Morris Williams. You know, we can almost say Morris Williams and then replay him. Almost be right.
Just about. And looks like there was a flag on the field.
That'll be our first penalty of the night. They're doing a targeting on Mount Healthy. Ooh, that's going to be 15 yards.
That is our 2nd flag of the night.
That's right. We did have another one.
First flag was also on Mount Healthy, so
that was that encroachment. But this one is a big one. It takes Talawanda down to the 14-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
2 flags totaling 20 yards for the Owls.
Yeah, this one's very costly. Our play clock's not running tonight, so it's hard to tell where they're actually going to be at, although the officials take care of that. Leach going to keep it himself down to about the 10-yard line. Well, right now, I think, Logan, you got to think this is 4-down territory when you're down 2 scores.
Yeah, when you're down 2 scores, this is definitely 4-down territory. You don't want to give up the ball. Or take points when you need them, but then again, you don't really want to give up, the opportunity of scoring a touchdown. And if they can get in the end zone, that's always a better option. It looks like they're gonna run out the clock, so this is where we're going to stop, Bill.
We have come to the end of quarter number 1. Fighting Owls are up by 2 scores, 14-0. We will be back for a 2nd quarter in just a moment.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
but
maybe he was.
Okay. We are back here. We're discussing the pick six. This is Bill Bretz and Logan Dyer. Glad you joined us here on ICRC Friday Night Football. Mount Healthy is up by 2 scores, but Talawanda is knocking on the door right now at the 11-yard line. 2nd down. Cantrell with the ball. He's got some running room. A little tripped up there. Down to about the 4-yard line. That is very close to the first down. Let's see what they're going to put it. He is short by about a yard. They're going to spot the ball right at about the 5-yard line. They got to go to the 4 to get a first down. I really think they're going to run it on this play.
They're going to do.
Oh, he's good.
Yep.
He came up very, very quick on that and pushed it ahead, but he's got enough for the first down. Nice play by Leach, Cale Leach.
Able to pick up the first down, and now it's 1st and goal on the 4 for the Talawanda Braves.
You know, that's funny because the quarterback can go forward because he was going, you could say he was going under center, which he did go under center, and that was done so quickly they got the first down.
Yeah, he kind of snuck up on the defense there because he ran right up, and the defense should have known that they were going to take a quarterback sneak there, but kind of snuck up on the defense there. Now they got a new set of downs.
1st and goal. Cantrell with the ball. Cantrell is close. He's going to be short maybe by about a yard. Be 2nd and goal. Talawanda trying to get on board here.
As we get a look at the replay here of the 1st and goal, he is just short. Comes up to about the 2, maybe the 1-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 1. So this is definitely 4-down territory.
Oh, absolutely. And I think right now the Braves hope it to be 1 more down.
Exactly.
So I'm thinking they're going to keep it in the hands of either Leach. They do have they have the freshman there. I looked down there. That's Ethan Hanline. He is a freshman. He mostly plays defense, but he is listed as a running back. And they threw him in on that play, but Mount Healthy wasn't fooled by it. He actually lost about a yard.
Yeah, he lost about a yard or maybe a half a yard, but definitely not fooled by it. Now this is where you think, okay, now do we go the air or do we keep it on the ground?
3rd down.
And that's what they're discussing now.
He's got his big tight end, number 88, Beckett. There, let's see if they go over that side. He does go over Beckett's side, and he's in the end zone, Cottrell. Nice formation there by the Talawanda. We got a flag, though, on the play, so let's see what happens. We're going to give Cottrell 2 yards if it stands. There's an offsides, but on who? Still not showing a score on the block, so I think it is on Talawanda.
Hands to the face. Defense.
Oh, defense. So now, can they decline it and take the touchdown, or do they have to take it? No, they decline it.
They declined it. They took the touchdown. They're setting up for the extra point. So that is the 3rd penalty.
Warlock now under the holds of Demetrius Morris-Williams, naturally. Going to try to put on point number 7. Kick is up, right down the middle.
Into the bleachers.
So his Warlock's PAT makes it now a 14-7 game in favor of Mount Healthy.
Well, so a little bit of momentum swing back. Definitely after they got their first drive was a 3-and-out. The second drive was a pick 6 that they had really great field position there at the 50, and then this 3rd drive ended up in a touchdown.
And for Cantrell, that's his 10th touchdown of the year. And now Talawanda will be kicking off. Ryan Warlock.
So the yardage will go. The yardage will go against the kickoff.
Right. So he's going to kick off from
the 45.
45. Well,
it's a 20-yard penalty.
If you're thinking about the kicker right now, is he thinking about, so we get one in the end zone here?
And you don't want to put it in the end zone. You want to put it right there at the
right on the corner, right now. Get it high enough to your gunners can get down there. Well, nope, he's going to drill it into the end zone.
Way back there.
He drilled it out of the end zone. So Mount Healthy takes over, I believe, at the 25. So they're up by a score now, 14-7.
Take over at the 20.
Oh, it's 20, okay. I'm going college rules, sorry about that. What do you think about the NFL's new kickoffs this year? That's kind of odd.
The dynamic kickoff.
Yeah.
It's a little odd, don't get me wrong, but it's
well, our director, Will Matthews, has some opinions on that.
He does indeed.
Play action, and is it intercepted? Yes, it is. Picked off by number 16, Kemper McAfee, a sophomore. Now, it was a play action, and it was caught by, I'm trying to see who caught it down here. I think it was number 2. That was Sanders. Let's see if we can see this again. Now watch. Play action. He pitches right through his arms, right into.
Right to his.
You can't get an interception that much easier.
No, you can't get an interception that much easier. That was right to him. He just handed it right to Talawanda, and now they've got really great field position.
They're at the 39-yard line of Mount Healthy. So both teams have had a turnover tonight. Both teams have had interceptions tonight. For Spain, that is his 6th one of the year.
We had an official's timeout for a substitution, I believe.
Leach trips to his left, changing the play up. Cottrell trying to get a little spin move. Might have got him another yard. Not much. 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Cantrell didn't. He gained 1 yard on that carry, so brings up 2nd and 9.
Two receivers each side. Cantrell in the backfield. This time the play is to number 1. That's Ryan Wright. For about 5 yards. They set up a 3rd down and about 5. Probably closer to 6 the way the sticks are. Ball at the 30-yard line. Well, once again, I think, Logan, this is going to be 4-down territory for Talawanda.
I don't know. Maybe they like to take a field goal if they get a little bit closer.
Yeah. Don't know what their kicker can do, although he did pretty good on the extra point.
He did.
There is a nice crossing pattern by Morris Williams. He picks up the 1st down into the red zone. Picked up about 12 on that play.
Morris Williams, a little crossing route from the right side here, as you can see. Leach just looks his way and he's able to pick it up.
Oh.
Split the defenders.
That's nice job.
Split the defenders and was brought down.
Now we have man in motion. Cantrell now goes to the left side. Cantrell is going and spinning into the end zone, and he gets a touchdown. 15 yards for Cantrell, 2 straight touchdowns in about a minute for Mr. Cantrell.
And Talawanda is firing on all cylinders right now. as we take a look back here at that touchdown. Little hesitate step down the middle, goes off to the left. Little spin move there at the end zone and gets in for the tutty.
Warlock now trying to tie the ball game. No problem. 7:43 to go here in the first half, and we've got a real turnaround in this game.
We are knotted at 14.
Talawanda's got to be getting fired up about this one. Coming into this place is very, very hard to win in this stadium for an away team.
Talawanda coming all the way from Oxford, Ohio. I've been to Oxford once.
There you go. Home of Miami University.
It was a long drive. Actually, it was I picked somebody up at the airport. I was doing Uber that night, and picked somebody up at the airport, took them all the way to Oxford, to Miami University.
Well, I do a lot of officiating track and field. I do a lot of officiating at Talawanda, and I live in Evendale, so that's a bit of a drive for me to go up there to officiate. It means very good school, though. Enjoy working with all the people up there at that school. Jake Richardson, the athletic director of the high school. Warlock now ready to kick off. It's a squib kick, and they pick it up. Holy cow. Well, I wasn't expecting that, were you?
No, I was not expecting a squib kick.
And the thing about it is, it really wasn't an onside kick.
No, it was not an onside kick.
It was, he just popped it up in the air, and Talawanda got down there and picked it up. And once again, the Brave have great field position.
Right over the outstretched arm of that looks to be number 25. That is
number 11 is the one that picked up the ball there. It's Colin O'Brien.
Jalen Woods was the Mount Healthy player there to attempt to pick that one up, and just over his outstretched arm. And here we are. Talawanda's knocking on the door again.
O'Brien, sophomore, picked up the ball. Trips to his left. Leach back to pass. A big fresh out of the pocket. Does he have a man open down there? And it is a touchdown. Beautiful touchdown throw, 35 yards. And what a turnaround in this game. Leach to Morris Williams in the end zone.
The Talawanda sideline is erupting over there on the far side. They brought a good-sized crowd out here tonight in the Owl's Nest, and that was a good touchdown pass. Although the ball was not really a good throw, it was a little wobbly to throw, but able to find his man in the end zone.
We don't give style points, but we do give extra points. So, and that is Warlocks makes it now a 21-14 lead, as Talawanda has scored 21 straight points here in the fourth quarter. And two of them miscues from Mount Healthy.
Some miscues from Mount Healthy, not able to keep really good. You know, the missed opportunity there, the squib kick, and then obviously an interception that was thrown literally right in the hands of the receiver. So
technically, they have scored 2 touchdowns in 6 seconds on the clock.
It's impressive.
Warlock now. Scott, Fannin, and Cooper are back for the Owls.
I bet you they go deep this time.
He coming back the other direction.
He's going the other direction.
And that's Ace Cooper, I'm pretty sure. And he's going all the way down in the touchdown saving tackle down there. I think if it's number 10, and I think that was a 10, that's Ace Cooper. What a run back. What a game we got here.
We got a good one here. Ace Cooper catches it there on the on the with no hop. Cuts in and then cuts back. Makes a reverse, comes back and goes to the far right side. He's able to get there on the sideline, and he's brought out of bounds right there around the
26.
26.
So Mount Healthy, great field position now for the Fighting Owls as Spain goes to work now. And the handoff is to number 8, Jason Kaufman-Stewart again.
Going to have a holding call.
It's coming back, though.
That is coming back. That's on the Mount Healthy Fighting Owls.
So we've had 3 penalties tonight. All 3 have been on Mount Healthy, and all 3 have been 4. All 3 have been, or 4 have been costly. Takes them back to the 36-yard line, setting up now a 1st and 20. And the handoff to Stewart again. Kaufman-Stewart gets a lot of those yards back. He's back down to about the 20-yard line. He's got about 10 of them back.
Able to pick up those yards that he lost on that flag.
Now, where they're spotting him right now, he picked up 14 on it. You got to get down to the 16 for a 1st down. Spain's going to take it himself. He's got running room. It's a little spin move right around the 8-yard line down to about the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Fighting Owls. About a 15-yard run by Spain himself.
Spain, a 6'4" senior, 190 pounds, uses all 190 of his body weight there to keep moving forward and get into the 5.
Had 114 yards rushing coming into the game and a couple of touchdowns. 1st and goal now. Spain still in that shotgun. They're going to give it to Kaufman-Stewart. This time he doesn't get very much at all. He might have even lost a yard.
Now that one's sniffed out and read well by the defense by Talawanda.
Looks like they brought in a linebacker, and I don't know what that is for. They're going to try to put the pressure on Spain here. I'm thinking Spain might be going for the end zone. Let's see what happens. Nope, still the give to us. Kaufman-Stewart inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. So they're more or less back to where they started this drive. Ball spotted about the 2-yard line. It's going to be showing 2nd down over there, but I believe it's 3rd down, isn't it? Should be.
I believe so.
Yep. So I think the down marker still showing 2, but 5:13 to go here in the 1st half. Now they've changed it to 3. Oh, they've changed it to 1st. Oh, okay, 1st and goal. There's something in there. Okay. We'll go with 1st and goal.
3rd down.
No, now it's 3rd down. Boy, we're going all over the place here. I'm thinking, how did they get 1st and goal?
Surprised we haven't got to 4th down yet.
I don't know. Well, how do you like that? Spain, everybody went to the right. Spain went to the left for his 3rd touchdown of the year, 3 yards, and back to within a point now again are the Mount Healthy Owls.
We're back to where we almost started.
You see everybody goes to the right. Nobody's there. Spain all by himself.
Takes it in for the touchdown.
Spain 3-yard run. 5:02 to go here. Johnson, this is important extra point. Johnson drills it. They're glad he's back from his injury. It is now 21 all.
We got a good game here. We were thinking this was.
Well, on paper, this looked like it was.
On paper, it looked like a one-sided football game, but we've got a really good one here in Mount Healthy. So.
That's why you don't play them on the paper. Okay, you got to play them on the field here. For Jameer Spain, that is his 3rd touchdown run of the year. So here we go. Our kickoffs have been exciting tonight. You never know what's going to happen with them. So Ellis and Morris Williams are back. Scott is your kicker for the Owls. That one is taken by Ellis. Ellis gets a little bit of running room up to about the 30-yard line, picked up about 15. And that's where the Braves will go to work here on offense.
Played it off the hop and was able to get a couple yards, 10, 15 yards, and able to bring it out to 30. So they start 10 yards further than they would if it was a touchback.
2 receivers either side. Dominic Goodwin is the offensive coordinator for Talawanda. I want you to think about that name for a second if you follow football around here, and we'll tell you a little more about him in a minute. Contrell with the all over the 30-yard line up to about the 31-yard line. Jordan Stevens is the offensive coordinator, by the way, for the for Mount Healthy. Their defensive coordinator is Kadar Quatron. 2nd and about 7. Control again. Spins, and he is going to lose a couple more yards on that one. Nope. Maybe not. Maybe they gave him a yard.
Give him about a yard.
3rd and long.
See him going to the air this time.
He's got his trips over on this side. He goes after, oh, that is almost picked off, but broken up by Mount Healthy. 4th down, and they're going to have to kick. And by the way, Dominic Goodwin was on Colerain's state championship team some years ago. Also played for University of Cincinnati.
Hey, tell him to stay off the kicker. Stay off the kicker.
You said that was Dominic Goodwin.
Yep. Punt by Leach. And is picked up by Larry Fannin. Fannin over to the 50. Fannin still on his feet. 40, 30, 20, 10. Fannin into the end zone. Let's see where he picked it up at. Fannin, a kickoff return. And for Larry Fannin, that's his 2nd kickoff return this year.
Larry Fannin picked that one up at the 31.
31. Let's give him 69 yards on the kickoff return. 3:29 to go
He found a hole and then got down the sideline, and it was all but speed from there.
We're scoring in streaks tonight.
We are.
Mount Healthy had 14 in a row, 21 in a row by Talawanda, now 14 more in a row by Mount Healthy. Well, not 14, not quite yet. Johnson's got to get that PAT to make 14. Right now, every PAT is important when you get a game going like this.
We got a flag, and then it's going to be against.
I don't know if somebody was lined up in the neutral zone or what.
And it's encroachment against the Braves.
Well, that'll take the ball half the distance. Really doesn't make that much difference for the kicker right now, but
we're going to take it on the kickoff, so it's going to be 5 yards.
Okay. Well, he just moved up a little bit, though. Up just now, so now they're moving back.
No, they're going to move back now.
All right. It'll be on the kickoff. Really, for him, it's not going to make that much difference. That's like 2 yards, so.
Half a distance to the goal line.
Yeah.
First down.
Johnson, the kick. Ooh, he missed it. That is no good. He had 4 for 4 last week. He had first 3 this week. He had 7 in a row going in here. And that was a big miss. Mount Healthy is up 27-21. But the miss PAT, that can come back and haunt you.
It will.
Especially since his Talawanda team is
on
got
fire.
the momentum going now.
We're on fire with we scored three straight drives.
They lost their first 4 games of the season. Then they won against Carroll, Schroeder, and Northwest. And they won by 35, 42, and 34 in those games. They lost last week to a tough Harrison team, 56-15.
Harrison's on fire this year.
Yes.
Now, Harrison actually beat, if I remember correctly, and I will fact check myself, but I think Harrison beat Princeton.
It was Hamilton. I think it was Hamilton. It was an H school. Because Princeton only plays 1 non-league game. So we'll get your fact check.
No, you're right.
Here.
It's actually it was Indian Hill.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what it was. Harrison beat Indian Hill. Never mind.
Yep.
Right.
And they beat Indian Hill badly, and Indian Hill's got a good team.
Yeah, they beat them 49-19. That was the week prior to our first ICRC kickoff report, which was at Marymount, which featured Indian Hill. That's why I brought it. That brought something in my mind, but I thought it was Princeton. So, because we were at Princeton a couple weeks ago.
That's Ellis again with the kick. And Ellis, another nice run back down to about the 33-yard line.
Able to bring it out a little bit further than his previous kickoff return.
3:23 to go here in the first half. And we've had a boatload of scoring, especially in this quarter. It was 14-0 at the end of one quarter. So to give you an idea, it's 27-21 right now. So we've had 34 points scored in this quarter.
And most of them by the Braves.
Leach with his trips, and he's got number 1 there. That is Ryan Wright. Picked up about 5-6 yards on that play. Ball out to about the 40. Now Mount Healthy won the toss. They did defer, so they will get the ball to start the third quarter.
So if you are Talawanda, you are holding this ball as long as possible, but still working your way down the field.
We got some motion here. It's on Talawanda. I believe that's is that their first penalty tonight?
That's their second.
Second, okay. Second penalty tonight. Ball back to about the just shy of the 35-yard line.
They are at 2 penalties for 10 yards. And Mount Healthy, 20, 30, They are 4 penalties for approximately 45, almost 50 yards.
Jeez. Now he's got trips this side. Well, interesting little move right there. He put a man in motion to the right side, and then he put Cottrell over to the left side to see maybe they empty out. But Mount Healthy was right there waiting for him.
They were right there, and it looks like we'll have a timeout for the Mount Healthy Fighting Outs.
Not a bad move right now because it's now third. It's third and long. If they can hold them now, they're going to get the ball back. And like you said, you hold the ball as long as you can, try to score, and then they've got 2 straight possessions because they'll get them coming out in the third quarter.
But for Talawanda, the best shot at this is to pick up the first down, continue to drive the ball, get down to about the 20-some yard line, and then start shooting for the end zone. They still have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. So when they get down to the red zone, if they were to get down to the red zone, they could start using their timeouts and get into the end zone.
Leach. Back to pass. He airs it out. He's got Morris Williams down there. Morris Williams catches the ball at the 32 or 42-yard line, and Morris Williams is going to the end zone for a touchdown. Wow.
They left too much time on the clock for Jameer Spain, but another touchdown for the Brave. This is a game.
Leach to Morris Williams. You could see that one coming.
Let's take a look at it again. Takes it up in the air, a little wobbly throw there, but still able to find Morris Williams. And he runs all the way to the far side of the field from the press box, evades a tackle, and gets in the end zone.
His yards after catch is pretty phenomenal.
Sounds like somebody else we know on the pro level of the football.
I would think, well, it could be one of two. It could be either Chase or T. Both. But anyway, Morris Williams, 70-yard touchdown pass from Leach to Morris. Warlock's EPAT is good.
And now
that
PAT that you talked about that was missed is going to come back to haunt. It's now a 1-point game.
28-27. So some big plays tonight on both teams. We've scored 56 points already, or 55 points already, and we still got 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go in a quarter.
If anybody took the under on this game.
Yeah, you would never believe this many points.
I took the over Monday night for the Bills game.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I made it.
Yeah.
Sweating it out. 42.5 was the over.
Well, get this right now. This is the most points anybody has scored on Mount Healthy this year, and we're still in the first half.
Yep.
That's a squib kick picked up.
And he's off to the races. He had one man to beat.
That's that looked like it was Kaufman Stewart, number 8. Big play after big play after big play.
Yeah, I know, man. It's just like this is a good. Let's take a look at that again. Little squib kick picked up by.
That is 8. I'm pretty sure is it not 8?
That's 0.
0.
Is that Jameer Spain?
Nope, Scott.
Jameer
Scott.
Jameer Spain is number 1.
Right. 0 and 1 there. Spain's the one, the quarterback got the ball right now. He airs it out. He's got a man open down there, just a little bit overthrown. He had his man beat.
He had his man beat, and he was looking for the end zone, just overthrew.
That's his main man down there. That's Ace Cooper.
Ace Coop.
Guy's got a great football name, Ace Cooper.
Yeah.
It's not a bad first down play.
No. You air it out. You see what you can do. You've got 1:57 left on the clock. And now you're looking at a 2nd and 10. You still have time to hit the end zone and then double up with the third quarter coming up after halftime.
A little short now, short one this time. This is to Fannin. It's enough to pick up a first down and move the sticks.
Fannin was able to pick that one up. A little check down pass.
Larry Fannin's having a nice night here tonight.
Number 17 for Talawanda. He takes a nasty little dive over Fannin.
I want to tell you about him in a second here after this play. That's touchdown, and that is touchdown about as easy as it can be. And as to Scott, I'm pretty sure that 0 down there.
Jameer Scott.
Oh, my.
Just able to throw that one up. And
he beat his man easy and into the end zone. So Scott with the Spain to Scott. I'm running out of room putting all my touchdowns down here.
Well, good thing I brought some extra paper for you.
There you go. Boy, Will, you're going to have a bunch of playbacks here. So that was about 30-plus yards on that one.
Our producer is going to be very, very happy that he's going to have so many touchdowns to play back for us at the end of the game.
Well, here,
we're not even at halftime yet.
What would you do now? Would you go for 2 points? Yeah, I think that's what they're going to talk about.
Yeah, maybe get your scoring back on track. You missed the extra point.
They've had a couple of 2-point conversions this year.
And this was a timeout taken by Talawanda.
Mount Healthy's talking it over down here.
Yeah, I think if I'm Mount Healthy, I'm going for 2. Makes it 35-28. And they do get the ball back to start the third quarter. However, we've seen Talawanda score pretty quick, so I wouldn't rule out another touchdown by the end of this quarter. And we only have 1:30 left.
They are going for 2. And does he get in?
Yep.
He does.
Barely.
Barely
got the ball over the plane.
Kaufman Stewart, the 2-point conversion. So we got a 35-35 game. No, 35-28 game, I'm sorry. 35-28. Well, it could be 35-35 in a minute or two.
It might be.
The way things are going tonight. Officials are talking about something down here. I don't know if something happened down here or they're just discussing how you're getting tired running up and down the field. I don't know. Wow. We've had 9 touchdowns, and we still got 1:30 to go. Scott, by the way, that was his 6th touchdown pass, 8th touchdown of the season. Line drive into the end zone through the hands of Morris Williams, and it will be actually it did not touch Morris Williams. If it does, it would have been a live ball down there, but
that ball did not touch him.
So the ball comes out to the 20.
Let's get a look at the moon up there coming up.
Oh, yeah.
It's a full moon. It's been a beautiful moon the past couple of nights.
The Hunter moon, I believe they call it.
Coming up in our night sky tonight here at Mount Healthy. It's a really good shot by our camera guys.
Here we go. Leach going to keep it himself. He's got running room. He slides up to about the 26-yard line. Picks up 6 yards. They quickly come up.
Yeah, they got to quickly go. Time is running. They still do have 2 timeouts remaining.
Oh, just about picked off. That would have been definitely a pick 6.
I'm going to get another look at that here.
Let's see who, because we couldn't see it. Mount Healthy's numbers are hard to see because they're red on black. And it's difficult sometimes to pick up their numbers. Third down. This is a big third down play for them. We got penalty flag, and I think we got a procedure on Talawanda. Push it back in under 5. Now it's going to be third and even longer. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Well, this is a big third down play right now because
I think I know who they're going to go to.
Yep.
Would you?
Well, he's standing right out here by
by himself. He's lining up on the right side.
Kaufman Stewart is covering him right now. Trips on this side. Let's see if he goes Cottrell the other way. No, he's going to take it himself. No, he's not. Oh, and he's pushed down. Great open field tackle. That looks like it was Sanders that made the tackle. 4th down, so they're going to have to punt it. And with 1 minute to go, Mount Healthy's going to get decent field position.
Yeah, he was just brought down. He was looking for number 2, Demetrius
Morris Williams.
Morris Williams, and he was looking for him, and he was open here around the 40-some yard line, just not able to find him in time.
Not sure right now. I've kind of lost track of our timeouts right now. Talawanda has 2 timeouts. Mount Healthy has 1 timeout left. Nevertheless, Scott and Fannin back around the 47-yard line. Oh, that was almost blocked. Fannin picks it up into Talawanda territory, and he's not going to get very much farther than that. Picks up about 5 yards in that. Mount Healthy goes to work now with 49.6 seconds to go. 48 yards to the end zone. Do we see yet another touchdown this half? Wow.
There is a 65 to 70% chance that we see another touchdown.
There you go. Percentages are there.
And if that might change here on this next play by Jameer Spain.
All right, Spain. 2 receivers either side. He's got 1 back, man in motion. And he gets the ball. That's Fannin. Fannin trying to get out of bounds, and Talawanda's trying to keep him in bounds. Yeah. But Larry Fannin managed to get out of bounds, and he only picked up a couple yards on that play. Actually, they officially give him 1 yard, so it's 2nd and 9. Yep. Ball at the 47-yard line of Talawanda. 40.3 seconds left on the clock.
Still sitting on my 65 to 70% chance.
You got a quarterback like Spain back there. He's already had 2 touchdown passes tonight. 28 for the season. That matches his high from last year. He's got the ball. He's running out now, and they're going to keep him in bounds. Open field tackle by number 17 down there. That's Wyndon Lowe. Now, I was going to tell you something about him. Wyndon Lowe is only a freshman. And talking to Coach Stuckard today, Andy was saying he is really high on this kid. He says he's really, really good. And he has played well tonight. He's had a couple of plays in here we've called his name. He's listed as a quarterback. It's interesting that maybe he will be the quarterback next year on the team.
That is possible. Mount Healthy takes their final timeout of the half.
30.1 seconds to go. It's 3rd down and long. I tell you what, if I was Spain, I'd just air it out a couple of times right now. What do you got to lose?
Exactly. I mean, you get the ball. You
You
get the ball to start third quarter. Why not just go ahead and air it out?
Exactly. Now,
You got Ace Cooper. You've got
Scott down there.
Scott.
You got a
Larry Finnan.
A plethora of receivers that are all good. Spain back to pass. Got good protection. Oh, it's a wobbly ball. Did he catch it? Yes. The catch was made by Sanders. As soon as they get the stick set, the clock will start. They're ready to go. He's going to wait for the sticks. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
I don't think they got the stick started, I don't think they're going to count that.
The sticks were not ready.
They were not ready. Well, they did count it, though. They put 2nd down then on it. I know he spiked the ball to stop the clock, but 11.7 seconds to go. And I think right now, if you're Spain, you take a couple of shots at the end zone.
9 seconds came off the clock. 9 precious seconds.
Take a couple of quick shots at the end zone and see what happens. The ball on the 11-yard line. Spain. There he is. He's got a man open over the middle, and it's a touchdown. And that is Sanders, I believe. See if that's number 2.
Let's get another look here. Spain.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, man. Thread the needle and everything. That is number 2.
Sanders again, another touchdowns. All right, Johnson back again for the PAT. People are going to look at this and go, is that the final score? We still got another half to play.
Yep.
The kick is up, and he drills it through this time. So Johnson now puts the Fighting Owls up 42-28. That's Spain to Sanders. That's 11 yards on that reception. A beautiful pass by Spain. His 3rd touchdown of the season, of the game, is 29th of the season, and that breaks his previous record of 28 in one season, which he did set last year. He had 28 touchdown passes last year. 19 in his sophomore year, but that is his 29th touchdown pass of the year.
Now, Bill, we did talk over the phone last night at the possibility of Jameer Spain eclipsing 3,000 yards this year.
Yeah, he's on his way.
He's on his way because he's got tonight and next week.
Yep. And then at least one game in the playoffs,
at least
too.
one game in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is a very, we don't have his total yardage tonight. I'm going to guess it's well over 100, maybe 150 right now. So that would put him right around 25-50 right now.
Yep.
They do have a tough game with Waverly next week, but we'll see. He's still got another half to play, though.
Yeah.
Ball is picked up. And out of bounds goes Ellis. 3.5 seconds to go, so they got time for one play.
I'd air it out.
Yep. Why not?
Throw it up. See what happens.
Why not?
Did you see Monday night Aaron Rodgers?
No, I
threw
didn't.
A Hail Mary.
No, I did not watch
the second quarter at the going into halftime. Aaron Rodgers is the most. They're going to actually take a knee on this.
Yeah, they're going to take a knee.
Aaron Rodgers is one of the most successful quarterbacks, the most successful quarterback to overthrow a Hail Mary for a touchdown. He's got 4 in his career.
Well, maybe Spain will do that to win the game. Who knows tonight? It is, believe it or not, 42-28 at halftime. We will be back for second half action. And boy, have we had action tonight. Don't go away.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Where's your emergency?
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
And Bill Brett's back here. And we're going to show you the highlights here, and Logan's going to tell you all about them. We just saw our first one right there.
That was a 23-yard pass from Spain to Ace Cooper. This is a run for Talawanda, 23 yards into the end zone for their first score. And then that was the Spain interception. And then this is the Cantrell run for the second touchdown, makes it 14-14 at this point.
He had 2 touchdowns in about 6 seconds.
This was the kick that we said that set up good field position for Talawanda, and another pass here by Leach. That one is into the hands of
Morris Williams.
Morris Williams, and then a touchdown there for Spain. Spain touchdown, and then this is the Fannin touchdown, and then Morris Williams again, another touchdown. And I've already lost count where we're at. 20, I believe this is 28-27.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 touchdowns here. First, Spain.
This one was a beauty
Scott.
right here.
That one, it was easy touchdown. Made it 33-38. And now here we are, Spain to Scott again for another touchdown. That one closed us out. So there is the band, and we have had a lot of scoring in that first half.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. And we still got a half to go here, so don't go away. We will be back here for second half in just a moment.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
place to make my own, a place that I call home, this place that I call home.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again, then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Leaves us with the next item on our agenda is item number 5, opening session.
I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. If you're out here at the parade or listening, thank you again.
Into the end zone, and that is caught by Jaden Wood.
Come on now, we're doing y'all doing all right out there.
Hello and welcome to this edition of This is Glendale. I'm Bet Chorus.
Hey guys, this is Unit 1 crew from Woodlawn Fire Department. We just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And of course, you can always go to the ICRC-TV.com.
Always a great day when ICRC is involved.
Another edition of ICRC, bringing the community to you.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual. And she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you and we'll figure it out.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
What are you doing in there? What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
As a dad, every day is a challenge. To make sure that the time that I have, I spend with them. It doesn't matter how tired you are, you have to try to teach them. When they learn something new, and you can just see in their faces, it's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
What if you could feel in control of your retirement in just a few clicks? At aceyourretirement.org, you can. Start with a free 3-minute chat with Avo, your friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer some simple questions like, how do you feel about your ability to save for retirement? Or in how many years do you want to retire? To get free action items customized just for you. Get your retirement back on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Baby, you see, you're so right for me.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Where's your emergency?
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high,
just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
And here we are. Oh, that temperature went down about 11 degrees here. Bill Bretz, Logan Dyer, we're here at Mount Healthy, Owl's Nest. And when you see that score come up here right now, you think, oh, we're doing the post-game show. But no, it is halftime show, and it is 42-28 in favor of Mount Healthy. Got some other scores right here, and this one's a shocker to me because we're both pro Harrison, but Watterson 38-7 over Harrison in the third quarter. Wow, that is big. Roger Bacon needs to win. They're up 7-0 at halftime. Cincinnati Country Day 40-0 at half over Laughlin. Wyoming 10-0 over Indian Hill. I think that's at halftime. Princeton closer than I think, 13-7 over Middletown. Mason 19-7 over Sigmore, that's at half. CHCA 49-0 over NCH. That's no surprise. This one might be a little bit of a surprise. I don't know if it's just not reporting a score, but it's first quarter. St. Bernard, New Miami, 0-0. And Deer Park, Marymount, 0-0. I think those scores just haven't been reported yet. And I don't know if you can. I got these off of WLW. I don't know if you get off Max Prep, if it's even better. But we want to talk a little bit about the Harbins here. We've got about a minute 58 to go here. And Division I, Princeton has clinched. Mason controls her destiny, and they have 2 games, Sigmore and West. So we'll see. They're winning tonight. They got West next week. That's a game I know you're going to be at next week, Mason West. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. By the way, we have one other game. I forgot to do this one. It's right at the top of my list right here. We have another ICRC game tonight. Dean's out at Lebanon right now, and they're up 34-6 over Walnut Hills, and that's probably no surprise up there. Dean, you might get home early on that game if it keeps it up that way. Harrison has clinched. Mount Healthy has clinched. Mount Healthy might get 2 home games. I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, you know, it's interesting because this makes things a little different with Harrison losing. I don't know. They might slip a little bit. Mount Healthy might get ahead of them here. We'll see. So Talawanda, we talked about them. They're 13th. Indian Hills 5th in there. CHCA, they need to get in somehow. So Destiny, they control their own destiny, but they are winning big tonight, and they should win big next week. Roger Bacon has to win that game, and they are. So let's see if they keep it up. So in CCD and St. Bernard, those two going for their league champion next week, both of them in the playoffs. Back at this game right now, we're about 30 seconds to go here before this half gets going here right now. Those referees, boy, they ran up and down the field a little bit, didn't they?
They did. They sure did, yeah. There was a total of
9
or 10 scores.
Nine. Wait a minute.
9 scores.
6, 10.
10 scores.
10 scores. And, you know, it's interesting. We've had all different kinds of scoring. We've had some runs. We've had passes. We've had a kickoff return. We had a pick 6.
Yep.
So we're getting about it. We haven't had a punt return yet.
We haven't had. We did have a pick 6. So you're right. Defense score. Yeah. No punt return. Yeah.
We need a punt return. We need a safety. we get all of our bases covered here tonight. Mount Healthy's going to get the ball to start the second half here, and we've basically run out of room in our sheet for scoring. So I don't know if there's any more scoring. We'll just have to go for it. But Spain has 3 touchdown passes tonight. 2 of them to Sanders, who now has 7 for the season. That Spain gives him 29 for the season, 76 for his career. An amazing total. I'd be interesting because I haven't looked at the state records, and I know they have all kinds of state records with stats and everything. I'm going to be interested. I might do this over the weekend and check, see where he stands on the state level as far as yards and as far as touchdown passes. He's got to be up there, I would think. So, but nevertheless, he's going to get his chance to do his thing again because they're going to get the ball to start this quarter. Warlock's going to be kicking off now. Scott, Fannin, and Cooper are back. So many players have had big games tonight, you don't know where to start. It's hard to pick a star of a game tonight.
Yeah.
That's a low kick and is caught by one of the up men at about the 42-yard line. So Mount Healthy's going to get good field position to start this quarter. Looks like I might have been. Number 5, Charles Turnich might have picked that up. Maybe. All right, Spain.
See what he can add to his resume here in the second half.
Coughlin Stewart in the backfield again. Play action. Screen pass. And that was Jameer Scott. He went one direction, came back the other direction, and slipped on the field. And they actually kind of lost a yard or two on that one. That didn't go as good as they don't think the Owls would want it to do.
They lost 3. They lost
4.
4 yards.
Wow.
If you look at the replay here.
All right.
A little backwards pass.
Let's throw this one out of the playbook, okay?
Yeah, let's not add that one to the resume.
No. And that is Kaufman Stewart. He has been the single ball carrier back there all night for Mount Healthy. Has done a great job. But that one, he only got about a yard on a long third down situation. This is a big down here for Mount Healthy. Talawanda can hold him. Talawanda's going to get good field position. Spain. He layers it out. He's got a man open. That is Scott. Scott evades a couple of passes, and the heck with going for a first down. Why don't we go for a touchdown?
Right, that's right. Evaded. He just had one man to beat, and he was able to shake him off. And when he found that open field, it was a straight shot to the house.
That speed of Mount Healthy has really paid off. And they have scored now 48 points. Look at that little move right there. He's kept his balance. And Scott with his 6th touchdown of the season via receiving. 8th overall. Johnson trying to put on point number 49. And it is up, and it is good. So, Spain to Scott. What would you say, about 70 yards?
About 70, yeah.
Yeah, around 70. We'll give it a 7. Johnson, PAT. 49-20. As the points keep coming. This is a night, if you're a defensive coordinator, you're saying, it's not going good. It's not going good either way.
Got a lot to look at on both sides of the ball, on both teams on the defensive side of the ball.
Exactly. 49 points. This is the most Talawanda has given up. Well, no, I'm sorry. They gave up 56 last week at Harrison. Mount Healthy is not the most points they've scored this season. They have they had 62 against Ross in that game. Spain had 8 touchdown passes.
It was against Harrison, right? You said.
No, against Ross. They did lose. Ross. They lost to Harrison.
Yeah, I wrote that down actually. Sorry, yeah, I wrote down 8 touchdown passes against Ross.
Yeah, they've lost 2 games this season. Their first loss was to West Claremont, 20-18. That West Claremont team's a pretty good team out there this year, and then they lost to a good Harrison team. Picked up by number 2 and wrestled right down about the 25-yard line. So Talawanda Morris Williams got a 5-yard run back, and they're going to work at the 25-yard line. We played just under 2 minutes. We already got a score in this quarter. Cottrell, he gets some running room. Cottrell's loose. 40, 50 into Val's territory, still on his feet. He was almost taken down close to the line of scrimmage, and he broke out of a tackle and took off for about 40 yards.
Yep, there he was almost taken down there at the 30, and he was able to evade that tackle, and he just makes it to the other side of the field and runs out of bounds. Mount Healthy's driving. Or sorry, Talawanda.
30, well, they'll give them time. They'll be driving here soon. So the way this game's going, but ball at the 34-yard line. Leach back, give it to Cantrell again. Cantrell over 100 yards in this game. As we said, came in with 757. That's good for second place in the league. So that's going to put him probably close to over 900 yards for the season. Picked up about 5 or 6 on that one. Ball at the 29-yard line of Mount Healthy. Second down and about 4. Close in formation. He has a couple of receivers out wide. Now he's got a third one out wide. Man in motion. Let's see if it goes to the right side. And they actually go to the opposite side. They've done that a couple of times there, Logan, tonight, where they look like they're going to go to the right side. They set up that the tight end over there, and then they go the opposite direction. But Mount Healthy's starting to figure it out.
Yeah, Mount Healthy's looking to figure anything out that they can to stop Talawanda from scoring, and they're figuring out that they're sweeping to the left instead of going to the right.
No gain on that play, so it still sets up third and about 4. Big third down play. Got that same formation. Now looking over, changing the play. Little swing pass over to the tight end. And he is close to a first down.
And he gets it, first down.
Joey Beckett, I believe that's his first catch of the night. He's down on the ground, not getting up. Oh, he's still stumbling a little bit. He's trying to get up right now. You know, if you're a ball player down there, you're going to say, no, he's back down again. He goes, I got to get up so I can stay in the game. But
right.
He's not staying in the game now. So we got a timeout. And I tell you what, I think we're going to step out for just a moment here, and we will come back here in just a moment. Don't go away.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
And we're back here again as player was taken, walked off the field. So but a new set of downs here at the 23-yard line for Talawanda. give is to Cantrell, and he doesn't make it up to maybe the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard. I think that's a big loss with Beckett. He only made the one catch tonight, but he has been very good on blocking tonight. They've been either faking that direction with the blocks or using him as a blocker. And he's over in the sidelines right now.
See if he returns here shortly.
2nd and 10. Getting the play changed again. They've done that quite a bit. Dominic Goodwin, as we said, is the offensive coordinator over there at Talawanda. There's a pass, and that is good. Complete to, you can just go ahead and throw the name in there. It's Morris Williams. Morris Williams.
You know, I'm going to look at the stats later on this weekend. See
Yeah,
Williams has 400 receiving yards.
Whatever, yeah. They're right at the 15-yard line. They're about 1. So it's 3rd and 1.
Quarterback sneak.
That or put it in Cantrell's hands. Let's see. They're looking that direction. Or does he throw a pass and throw everybody off it because we all think he's going to run? He gives it to Cantrell. Cantrell's taken down in the backfield. And that looks like number 5, Lee Carter Jr. So it's 4th and 3. Well, they have no choice. They're going for it.
They're lining up for it at least.
Down 3 scores. They got to go for it. Changing up to play. Goes to Cantrell. Cantrell's got running room. 10 inside, down to about the 9-yard line, and they did pick up the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal for Talawanda.
Nice little run there as we look at the replay. Goes off to the right, follows his blockers, gets inside and able to pick up the first down, so it's 1st and goal.
Blocking by that Talawanda offensive line. 1st and goal, 9-yard line. Leach showing blitz right now. Now they're backing off, and now he's looking over. They're going to change the play here now they saw the defense. And what they called, I didn't hear what they actually called. But,
I didn't even see it. 5
I don't know. I think it might have been delay game.
5-yard penalty on Talawanda, so it's most likely a delay game. That's only their 4th penalty.
Back to 14-yard line, 1st and goal from the 14. Right now, Leach is pointing over the defense, and they're going to take a timeout.
Yep.
He doesn't like what he's seeing out there. So Talawanda takes her first timeout of this half with 4:56 to go here. And we're going to be going over thanking our crew and everybody at the end of this quarter. So, actually, you know what? I'm just going to do it right now. Our director tonight, Adam Simpson's directing, doing a great job out there. Daniel Smith, Devin Webb, Stephen Hauser, and Eric Johan are on the cameras. And, of course, our producer, the guy that drives the truck, the guy that comes out here early, Will Matthews, you're the man.
There's a good look at Eric Johan down there with the sideline cam.
Eric has been a cameraman for ICRC now for 87 years now. This is his 87th year. And this is, of course, my 88th. So Eric and I, of course, been around longer than anybody else. So Eric, fantastic job of doing his camera work down on the sideline. He loves working those sidelines.
Yes, he does.
He's been doing this for years, and he loves it. And he's great at it, too.
And he does a really good job on our ICRC kickoff report.
Yeah. There's a pass, and it is in the end zone. He would have been out of the end zone anyway. A lot of pressure put on Leach by Mount Healthy. He just basically would not have counted anyway. And that's Scott on the defense for Mount Healthy. Good job. So 2nd and goal from the 14. Leach gives it Cantrell. Cantrell taken down in the backfield again, and I think that was Scott again that took him down.
It was Scott on the tackle.
Jameer Scott, 2 great plays here for tackle for losses. Boy, he comes in, nobody is touching him. So it's 3rd and goal from the 18-yard line. Talawanda going the wrong direction right now, but Leach is dangerous. Any minute, any second, can turn it around. Let's see what happens. Leach is going to take it himself. Leach at the 10, at the 5, runs out of bounds at the 5-yard line. He's going to be short of the goal, so it's going to set up a 4th and goal from about the 5-yard line.
Right there at the 5.
I tell you what, Morris Williams is hobbling around down here. He's going off the field right now, I think.
No, he's moving over to the far side.
Okay, he's kind of hobbling a little bit out there. He's doing the field. He's part of the trips on the left side. Lobs it up. The catch is made. Is he inbounds, though, or is he in the end zone? They're going to say yes. That's Ryan Wright. So Leach with another touchdown pass.
As we get a look at that one again.
Well, it will say it's 5 yards. Leach to right.
Get it in.
PAT is good. It's point number 35 now on the board for the Talawanda. Normally you would say, wow, they're probably winning, aren't they? Yeah, the other team has 49 now. So still a 2-score lead for Mount Healthy. So
but we remember what happened when it was 14-0. Talawanda came back and scored 3 times in a row.
Exactly. So that's a great Yogi Bear would say, it ain't over till it's over.
That's right.
Okay, so the touchdown pass was to Wright. For Mr. Wright, that's his 5th touchdown pass of the season. For Leach, that is his 14th touchdown pass of the season. By far his best season so far.
Top 2 quarterbacks going at it this week here in the SWAC.
Yep.
I outlined that with our producer Will Matthews earlier this afternoon. Just talking about it, and just two of the top quarterbacks going at it each other, and it's been a pleasure to watch them.
That time it looked like it was an onside kick, but it is recovered by Mount Healthy.
Be about the 45 and a half, maybe 44.
So they're going to get good field position.
See what Spain can do here. Entering tonight, he had
I wish we had a stat. You know, some places we go, we have the stat sheets and everything. I'd be curious what the stat. I'm like you. I mean, I'm going to be curious to see what the stat sheet looks like for this game. It's going to be impressive. And that is a Nice run there by Kaufman Stewart. It looked like he was almost bottled up there at the line of scrimmage, but he broke loose for about another 7 or 8 yards. It's going to set down us 2nd and short now. Inside Talawanda territory at the 48-yard line. Yeah, Stewart, he's got a running room up the middle. Once he gets beyond that line of scrimmage, he can take off.
Yeah, he can. He can move, and he can move quick. As soon as he gets past that line of scrimmage, you got to really try to catch him and lock him down, but able to find a hole, and he had a couple men to beat there, but able to get the first down and more.
And he's going around now. He goes around the outside, and he picks up another 7 or 8 yards. You know, coming into this game tonight, Logan, he had 200 yards rushing, 36 attempts, and he was not even the top leading rusher. He's got almost 200 tonight.
He could be in the top. He could be the top leading rusher after tonight's game.
Yeah, he's definitely beyond that right now. But he might double his thing. He's going around, reverses directions, and gets a first down. He reversed direction and picked up another 7 or 8 yards, enough for a first down. And just like that, the Fighting Owls with 2:40 to go here in the third quarter are knocking on the door again. Ball on about the 13-yard line. Spain passes. He's got, what a twist, what a move by Kaufman Stewart. That was a move of the night, I think, for a touchdown. I think, or wait a minute. Hang on a second. These numbers are hard to read. Nope, that was 0. That was Jameer Scott. Sorry about that. Jameer Scott, what a move. We're going to see this, hopefully see this on the replay.
Here it comes.
Now watch this move. There, huh? Nope, I'll go around this way.
Turn around, go this way, and finds his way in the end zone.
Into the end zone.
A little spin around.
And that's another Spain touchdown pass. That's 5 of them tonight.
So mark that 31 on the season. The extra point is good.
56-35. 91 points scored in this game. We still got another quarter to go. Quarter in 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Now, mind you, we're not on a running clock either.
No. Wow. So 5 touchdown passes tonight for Spain. Scott's got 2 of those. Sanders has got 2. Where do we get the other one?
I believe Larry Fannin.
Fannin, okay. Now Fannin's got a kickoff return, and we know that. So, no, Ace Cooper was the other one.
Ace Cooper.
Yeah, Ace Cooper came the leading receiver. So, it is 56-35. I've done a lot of football games, Logan, over the years, and this might be coming up to the most points total I've ever been in a game with. So, kick is picked off. Oh, here's a reverse. This is a freshman. Morris Williams got the kickoff return, but he did a reverse around to Ethan Hanlon, the freshman.
I want to see this one again.
And it didn't go what they wanted it to do. I don't know if we're going to see it again, but
it was smooth.
He got it at he handed it off about the 22-yard line, and then Ethan went the other direction, came back to the 22-yard line. So he really didn't gain much on it, if anything. Well, here we go. Talawanda has scored 42 points in a game this year, so they're not at their highest point, and neither is Mount Healthy. Each keeps to himself, picks up about 5 yards. No, as big as the score is, 56-35, neither team has reached their highest point total of the season. Mount Healthy got 62 against Ross, and Talawanda got 42 against Schroeder.
Both teams are going to possibly reach that tonight.
I would think the way things are going, I think you are completely correct. Trell?
Got about an 80% chance.
Okay, there you go. You're 80%. I like your percentages. So, clock is ticking down, 1:40 to go here in this quarter. And I'm gonna heads up to the truck down here. Just stay with us here during the third quarter here, because I got a couple things to go over here. There's pass, man open in the field. That was to right. He scored the last touchdown for Talawanda. It's enough to move the sticks. You know who's getting a workout over there is the chain crew.
The chain gang. Doing a lot of walking up and down that sideline.
Being a tennis tournament, back and forth, back and forth. Just a tennis match here. 36-yard line here. New set of downs for Talawanda. Right in motion. Give is Cantrell. He's got a man right off one of his blockers there. Good job following a blocker up, and he gets about 11 yards, enough for another first down.
And the chains move again.
There's somebody who's got to be getting close to 200 yards here tonight.
The chain gang?
Yeah, well, the chain gang's quick about 500 or 600 yards tonight. 45 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Almost had 12 men on the field for Mount Healthy, but able to get off the field was number 7.
Leach. Cantrell. Another 5 yards for Cantrell as he's taken down, and that might be our last play of the third quarter. Ball right around the 50-yard line. And the clock runs out here in the third quarter with our score 56-35 in favor of, it almost sounds like a basketball score now, doesn't it? So 56-35 in favor of Mount Healthy. Let me just go over a couple things about the Southwestern Ohio Conference. As we said, this is kind of the swan song for this conference, and they've had an interesting history here. It started in 2012. There was 8 teams. These 2 teams were 2 of the charter teams, along with Harrison Northwest, who were left. And then in 2014, they lost Wilmington. In 2020, they went 6 years okay with 6 teams, and then they lost Little Miami. And then in 2023, Ross and Edgewood, they jumped over to the Southwest Buckeye Conference in 2023, leaving the 4 teams who are left right now. And, of course, Talawanda has announced they are going to jump over to the Southwest Buckeye Conference this coming year. So that is going to be the end of the SWOC as we know it. And that leaves 3 schools here. And right now, not sure what the story is going to be on 3 of them. I mean, right now, 3 of them are probably be considered independents, but I don't know if anybody else is going to try to get to a conference or not, or what the story is going to be. But nevertheless, that's the way this league has gone. And as I said, this will be the last league game for these 2 teams in the SWOC. We did have a player down on the field here during the third quarter. He's back up again, so I do have some thank yous coming up here. We'll do that when we get another break in the action. Break in the action. We haven't had any breaks in action all night.
It's been action-packed all night long since 7 o'clock this evening.
I know. Talawanda went 3 and out on the first possession, and from that point on, we've been into the end zone just about every time. Not much. Couple of punts here tonight from both teams, but that's about all. Picked up about 3 or 4 yards tonight. It's going to be 3rd and 3 right now for Talawanda. I don't know, Logan, you would probably think they're 4-down territory no matter where they are in the field.
You would think they're 4-down territory just about any time now.
You're down by 3 scores.
Yeah. Of course, the goal always is to pick up the first down.
Leach, he's getting pressured. Now he throws the ball away, and his receiver fell down, but the Mount Healthy player dropped the ball, and he fell down, but he is still down on the field.
Let's get another look at this pass here.
I don't know if that's, I'm trying to think what the number is.
Hobbling off the field, I believe.
It might be, is that Morris Williams? I'm trying to see if that's a number 2 over there. There's a 2 in the number there, and there's a 22, but if it is Morris Williams, I noticed a couple of plays ago, Logan, he was hobbling around a little bit on. Well, they're going 4th down.
We're going to get one more look at it here just to confirm who it is.
We got a penalty flag.
That is number 2, Morris Williams.
Yeah, Morris Williams. I think he was having some problems before. I don't know if it's a cramping problem or what. Meanwhile, penalty is on. I think it's a motion penalty on Talawanda. Brings the ball back to the 49-yard line. They're going for it.
So another 5-yard penalty. 25 yards and penalty flags for Talawanda. About 50 for Mount Healthy.
Oh, down, the ball is up, and the ball is still alive.
Ball's still alive, but that's going to be a roughing the passer. That's going to be a personal foul.
Yeah, there's going to be a flag. Their flag is back here, so it's not going to count. Yeah, Leach was just ripped down on the field. Now it looks like number 21 is Ty Watkins with the ball. Oh, yeah. He is ripped down on field. There's your penalty flag right now. So that's going to be 15 yards, and I think an automatic first down.
Automatic first down.
The question is Leach okay? He came down hard. Still sorting it out there on the field. It's from the spot. They're talking to coach, but let's see what happens. Now they're marking it off. They call it a horse collar. That was pretty obvious. Well, you're talking about the penalties tonight, Logan. Boy, Mount Healthy's had some big ones against them tonight.
Yes, they've had some huge ones. That, their second flag was a 15-yarder. Now that was the, I believe that was a personal foul.
Right. Contrell breaks one tackle and is pushed out of bounds after about a 5-yard gain.
So on the new set of downs, saving grace for Talawanda because Mount Healthy had that ball that was a touchdown all the way, fumble recovery touchdown.
Right. But the reason was his fumble was because of the horse collar.
Exactly.
So. There is Contrell. Contrell working his way up down the field there to about the 37-yard line. Joey Beckett is back in the ball game, and the tight end for Talawanda.
And so is Morris.
Yeah, he's out there in the field.
Morris, he's back. He's on the far right side, far side of the field.
He's had quite a game tonight, but boy, he's taken some hits tonight.
Yes.
Oh, that play just got blown up, and Mount Healthy was in the backfield about as quick as the ball was. The handoff was to Contrell, and both Contrell and Leach went down. Contrell's still down on the field. It's 4th and 5. They're going to go for it. They're over talking right now as the player's down, and I think that's Contrell that's down on the field right now. We do like to give you some thank yous right now as we're waiting here. Terrell Davis, Mount Healthy Athletic Director. Thank you so much, Terrell, for hosting us here tonight. And I like to thank Angela Cross and Kiera McKinney from Mount Healthy and Talawanda's athletic department. They helped us out with some rosters and stats and so on for us. And Coach Stevens, Coach Stuckard, talked to both of them on the phone here in the last day or so. Great coaches here to talk to. Gave us a lot of information. And, of course, our ICRC volunteers tonight. Good job for all you guys out here. And if you ever want to be part of all this, my gosh, can you imagine being part of this game tonight? This is exciting. You know, get in touch with people at ICRC-TV. We're always looking for volunteers, always looking for people to help. Of course, so our main man out here tonight, Will Matthews, our producer. I'd also like to thank our other producer who's up in Lebanon tonight, Dean Lowry. Will, I don't know. Dean might be going home early tonight, so I don't know. I don't know if you got a score for that game or not. If they're into they were getting close to a running clock up there. And as Contrell, he is walking off the field.
Six minutes ago, Warriors were up 41-6 on the Eagles.
All right, they got that running clock up there.
Still 41-6 as we just heard. So
all right, Dean's going to beat you home. All right, let's see. We've got another running back in there. We actually have the freshman in there right now, Ethan Hanline. He's in and running back. It's 4th down. Let's see if Leach is going to pass. He's got two receivers each side. He's back to pass. Now he's going to run. He lobs it up. And do we have a pass interference? Yes, we do. Pass interference. The pass was intended for Ryan Wright, but he was interfered with beforehand, and that's a now, if this was the NFL, that would be first down at that point, but here it is just penalty and a first down from the line of scrimmage. And nevertheless, it will give.
And he caught that too. He still caught that ball.
Okay, yeah, he did. Oh, that's right. As soon as he caught it, it's right there. Good point. Good eyes there. Thank you, Logan.
Yeah, he caught that ball, so they'll decline the penalty. First down. 1st and goal.
Leach. He's got 3 receivers out this side. Give his to freshman Ethan Hanlon. Hanline picks up a couple. Second down. See Morris Williams, you can still see him hobbling a little bit over there. Now right, we got trips over on the right side now.
And Morris is on our side now.
Right.
Close side. To his left. Watch the cross route in the end zone.
He passes in and loops it up, and penalty. Well, I think we got another pass interference.
That'll be another PI. Half the distance to the goal line.
Right was the intended receiver, and it'll be another first down. Wow.
Let's get a look at this again. Lobs it up in the back of the end zone.
Oh, there it is right there.
Able to get the PI call.
Second down, actually, they said second down. It's actually first. Should be first and goal with the
First
5.
and goal at the 4.
All right, Leach. He's having a career game himself tonight. And the pass is intended for Wright. And he is taken down, and he looks like he's hurting.
Yeah, he took a shot to the gut there.
He's coming off field. I tell you, there's gonna be a lot of sore players here Saturday morning. Oh yeah.
Took a shoulder to the gut. Was not the helmet, so no targeting call.
That was the other one.
That was the.
Yeah,
there we go.
Targeting.
I just remembered that. Yeah. There we go.
It was the targeting one. Yeah.
That was the second flag on Mount Healthy. It was a 15-yard penalty.
Right. Okay, 8:07 to go in this game.
It is second down, not third down, by the way. Just everybody knows.
Yeah, they were off the downs, begin 4. Lobs it up in the end zone, and one of his players slipped. Looked like it was intended for Aiden Voorhees, but Voorhees slipped in the end zone. So he threw it out of bounds, so now it's set up for third, even though it says fourth, but I'm pretty sure, I think you're right. I think it's third down.
Yeah, I don't understand why we would have fourth down when the pass interference sort of reset first down. Because they took the yardage.
Well, nobody's doing anything. You think somebody will be, I think we're not the only 2 people who are noticing that up here, but we'll see what happens. Leach into the end zone. The catch is made by Wright. Beautiful catch.
They don't need that extra down.
Nope. He leaped up in the air and got that pass. Right, that's his second touchdown
able to
pass.
Make that catch right there on the edge of the end zone.
So Leach to Wright.
As we get another look at it.
Nice job.
1, 2 feet in, and he's good.
Nice defense by Mount Healthy, really. And now they have tied their best point total of the season with 42. As Warlocks PAT is good. We have scored 92 points tonight. 98 points tonight.
We just need 2 more. We need a safety for 100.
We haven't had safety tonight.
We have not.
We haven't had punt return or a safety. We've had a pick six, we've had a kickoff return, and we've had a lot of other touchdowns in between.
By the looks of it, I don't think we're going to get a punt return.
No.
Both teams keep finding the end zone, so no need to punt there.
Leach right now has 4 touchdown passes tonight. I would pretty much say that is the most he's had in a game. He's up to 15 on the season.
You are correct, because his most was against Schroeder, I believe. Schroeder, my bad. That was... I know. This is, if you said 4, then he has tied his best.
Okay.
4 passing touchdowns, 325 passing yards versus Schroeder on the 28th of September.
Owen Perry Jr. was on that kickoff, and they did do a onside kick, but it was recovered by Mount Healthy at the 46-yard line. So, Mount Healthy. Their best this season been 62 points. They're 6 away from that right now.
They can definitely reach that.
Got plenty of time, 7 minutes and 56 seconds. Little screen pass. Yards after catch is big for the Mount Healthy, and he's getting them.
Did a little backwards run route, came back and came from the far side of the field to the near side.
That's Scott. He's a yard short, so we'll call it a 9-yard completion, which he ran about 35 yards on. 2nd and 1. Oh, nice play action pass. A nice fake there. And the catch is made. And that's Ace Cooper with the catch at the 30-yard line. That developed so slowly that I think it fooled the defense. We'll see this again and watch. Ace Cooper. Ace Cooper came in the leading receiver right now, but Scott and Sanders are having great games tonight. Ace Cooper's doing good. Big first down right there. Ball just shy of the 30-yard line. Little screen pass, and that is for Fannin. Dropped the pass. A rare incompletion tonight.
Yep, very rare that we have an incompletion, especially from Jameer Spain.
Yeah. As you said, he is getting looks so far from 9 Division I schools. I think he is going to be a real deal for somebody. And that pass is good to Sanders. Sanders out of bounds, and we're going to have a penalty on Talawanda.
Yep.
I think that was hit out of bounds. That's where the penalty flag was thrown, and that's going to give Mount Healthy some great position. That's going to put him probably 1st and goal. Let's see what happens. That's what the signal is. Actually taken down right at 11-yard line, so it's 1st and 10 from the 11. I tell you, I think the chain crew is moving a little slower in this quarter. Kudos to the chain crew.
Yeah, they are putting in. They're putting in a lot of work tonight.
There you go. Hats off to them. And there is a touchdown, and that is scored by Spain.
Zamir Spain keeps himself.
Spain says, I haven't had a touchdown in a while. Spain, an 11-yard run. That's his second touchdown, I believe, tonight. Yes, his second touchdown tonight. Fourth for the season. Johnson now trying to put on point number 63, which would be a new high point total for the Owls this season. We broke 100, Logan. We needed a safety. We got a touchdown.
We got a touchdown instead.
High snap, and that is not going to be good.
No. So
they're going to stay at 62.
They got the good old announcer jinx.
62-42. 104 points scored in this game. Now I'm going to say this might be a record for me. Now, I covered a game when I was at Norwood Television. I didn't cover the game. We weren't doing the game on TV. We were just covering it as we had a weekly TV show. So we were just covering with a camera and myself. And Norwood went into 6 overtimes against Goshen. And the final score was, I believe, 65-64 was the final score. And I know the Norwood coach at that time, Jim Berry, said that's the most points he ever scored as a head coach and the most points he ever gave up as head coach all in one game. But Goshen won the game, but I believe it was 6 overtimes, at least 6 overtimes. I can't remember a regular game like this with this many points. That's Hanlon. Well, he picks up the ball. He's got some running room down outside. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Ethan Hadeline. He's making his presence known tonight.
Got a Mount Healthy
player. Yeah, Mount Healthy player down on sidelines down here. See, how many times tonight have I said, well, they're starting with good position?
Well, he pulled a hamstring. He got a cramp there.
Well, he's off to the sideline. I don't know if they can continue going with the game right now, just because he's on the sideline. He's out of bounds. Well, 2 officials are over there, so I think they got to wait till at least he gets over by the bench. Okay, he's all right, I think, right now. I think you're right, Logan. Looks like a cramp.
Yeah, I saw it on the replay there. He was running. He was trying to track down the return and was coming by the camera in the camera shot as he was holding the back of his leg there, right on his knee.
Speaking of camera work, Eric Johan's getting some work down there tonight.
You know, he's right down here at the 42.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this guy has done a lot of walking all night long. So
hope you got a pedometer on there, Eric. Getting some steps out here tonight.
Huge shout out to Eric Johan down there on the sideline.
Now, Contrell is not in the game again, so his injury was a little more serious than they were hoping for. And there's a sack. I'm not sure, but I think that might be our first sack of the night.
That's our second.
Second, okay. So we've had sacks, okay. We got a little check-off board of all the things that have happened in football.
That's our second sack of the night that you see here. Leach goes back to pass and just not able to find anywhere. And he's taken down by Mount Healthy. Number 7, that would be
Charles Turnich.
Charles Turnage gets in on the sack. He's got one for the night.
He's not going to get anywhere.
No.
Haylen. I got to tell you right now, they're missing Contrell.
Yes, they are. They're definitely missing Contrell.
Because now they're a one-dimensional team, essentially. And Mount Healthy knows that.
And which sets up 4th down, and looks like they're going to punt it away.
Scott and Fannin back for Mount Healthy. Or around the 10, 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage is at the 42. Leach is the punter. Could we have a fake punt? You got a quarterback back there as a punter.
That's a possibility. Looks like they're going to take a timeout.
Might want to talk about this one.
We're going to have a timeout. It's going to be signaled for.
Didn't signal it yet. I see one off the clock there on Talawanda, so maybe they already did that. That is a distinct possibility when you're.
Nope, they are down to their front. They're down to their final time.
One time. Okay, that's a distinct possibility when your punter is your quarterback. And I know we've said this a lot of times tonight. What do you got to lose?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you're down 20 with 4 minutes left to go in the game. You might as well just go ahead and air it out. So.
Well, they do have the punt team in there right now.
Punt formation will set up.
And I do not see any particular receivers. So we'll see what happens. Soccer style kick. And drives the ball back to about the 9-yard line. That looks like Sanders still on his feet. Now he's coming down around this side. He's got a blocker in front of him and out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. And we have a Talawanda player down on the field. I tell you what, they've been out there in the field so long tonight, Logan. These players just got to be getting tired and beat up.
They've got to be exhausted.
All right, we're going to take a timeout here and step away for just a minute here, and we will be back for the conclusion of this game.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
All right, we're back here. That's number 10 going off the field there as Dominant Paragile, I believe. Pronounce his name. He's senior, number 10. He's walking off the field, so hopefully he is okay. And here we go.
As Mount Healthy takes over.
Back to the track meet. Mount Healthy with the ball. Spain going to air it out. He's got a man open down there, but just overthrew him. That was Ace Cooper. Not bad. I mean, a couple yards. And Ace had his man beat.
Yeah, Ace had his man beat, and Jameer just decided he was going to air it out. And it was just a couple yards too long.
Jameer wanted to get to 70 here, huh? Or at least 69 points. So
I look to see him do it again.
3:25 to go in this game. Hand off. We got a new running back in there right now, so we'll try to catch his number. 26. I'll look on this hanger in a second here. That's Carvis Davis. Now Davis coming in tonight was the leading rusher with 261 yards rushing. He was 5th in the league. I think he lost that position to his teammate tonight.
Yeah.
Spain looking, and now he will go down as a sack. That will count as a sack.
And there is a flag on the field. Thrown by the far side.
Well, as long as that play was developing, a hold would not be unusual, but let's see. Yep.
Holding against Mount Healthy. Oh, they're going to keep moving back.
Ball back to the 46-yard line. Sets up a first down and a whole lot of yardage. Spain, been shotgun all night. He's looking, throws over the middle. He's got Ace Cooper down there again. This time he overthrows him a little bit. Ace had a little double coverage on him, but still, if he could laid that in there, that would be a catchable ball.
Yeah, it would have been, yep. So you got 2nd and 20 now coming up.
You know what the problem at the incomplete passes? It's stopping the clock.
I know that. Can we let's get some runs on the board here?
Yeah.
Runs, not on the in baseball terms, but let's talk about some runs on the field here.
Yeah. We already got enough runs on the clock, on the scoreboard. Oh, there's a sweep.
We're going to go backwards.
I think that is Sanders.
And he just about picked up all the penalty yardage.
Oh, no, that's not Sanders. Number 8. That's 8. That's Coughlin Stewart. No, that's 0. 0 and 8 look the same on their jerseys down there. So my apologies to Mr. Scott, because your 0 looks like an 8 at times. But that was Jameer Scott on that sweep.
So the penalty yardage was picked up.
That's 3rd and short now.
3rd and manageable, as they would say.
Handoff, and it's a first down and more. And I believe that was Davis. So picked up about 10 yards. Ball just inside the 20. So they're in the red zone. Well, they did keep the ball on the ground, and the clock is running. We're down to about 1:34 right now. I'm not sure right now with the time left here. They're just maybe, well, they're not going to take a knee. Let's put it that way. They're in position to try the score. Drops the ball. That pass was a screen pass. Now come back the other way and tackle for a loss. It was Scott. A little bit slow getting up. The clock is running. It's down to about 1 minute now. I'm not sure Spain's just going to see what he's going to do. Well, he's still back in that shotgun formation with 40 seconds to go. Second down. Another little sweep. Now there's going to be a pass. And that was no good, and it stops the clock. That was Kaufman's, maybe it was Scott. We don't know, but he is down on the field, whoever it is.
That was Scott.
It was Scott, okay. Trying a trick play here with less than a minute to go.
Yep.
Well, Mount Healthy is going to move on to 7-2 in the season. They play Waverly next week. They're Division IV. They're 7th in their region. They're not a bad team. They play at Waverly next week up in the Columbus area. Talawanda's got their hands full at home next week against Wheeling Park, which is the number 3 team in the state of West Virginia. And the handoff is good, and that might be our last play of the night. Davis with the handoff inside of the and they are going to down to 12 seconds. They're going to run another play, it looks like.
They're going to run another play.
Davis, and that is going to be it. That's our last play of the night, and we have come to the end of this fantastic game here tonight. So 62-42 is your final score here at Mount Healthy as the Fighting Owls go to 7-2 on the season. Talawanda drops to 3-6 on the season. So we'll see what happens. Mount Healthy still got a chance, maybe 2 home games, but I think this right now tonight, Logan, might just basically seal them up for a definite home game.
Yeah, they're sealed in for a definite home game for the playoffs, and we'll see what Harrison does this week and next week. And this Mount Healthy team going to Waverly, they're going to be playing for 2 home games here in Mount Healthy.
The Owls close off their SWOC career.
Going to look at some highlights here.
And we're looking at some highlights here with a win. And that'll be it here for tonight. So this is Bill Bress for Logan Dyer and the entire ICRC crew. We say goodbye from the Owl's Nest tonight, 62-42. Mount Healthy a winner.